Chris. I'm a little older than quite a few of you out there. I'm actually taking this class so that when I go to the retirement home in a couple of years, I'll be the funniest person. Now, I'm open to dating. I found a great place to meet dateable men my age, wakes. Go for the live ones. Now, the best thing about finding guys at a wake is you might have landed on the one who's in for the big money. The worst thing, though, about finding a dateable guy my age at a wake is he's a guy my age. Let me tell you about guys my age. First of all, they all look alike. They have the gray hair, the pasty gray face, they're driving the gray Camry. And you get into the Camry, and what's on the radio station? Classic rock. Classic rock! They can stop believing now. And not only is it on the radio, they're wearing it on their t-shirts with Led Zeppelin and the belt buckle with Aerosmith. They're thinking, there hasn't been any good new music since the White Album. And half of them are about death anyway. But does that stop anyone? No. Freebird! Cheech and Chong! Rock on! I don't need anybody to rock on. I just need somebody who's good with a screwdriver. Now, I've had lots of jobs over my many long careers. And the best one, I was a playground leader for the Park District. So, Splash Tuesday meant my car got washed. The worst job, I was a dispatcher for General Electric appliance repair. That meant that if your refrigerator broke, you would call me and I would say, "Oh, I'm sorry, we'll have someone out there in 3 weeks." I was 20 years old. I was destroying households. It was so wrong. So, over a series of other careers, finally in my early 30s, I decided, I think it's time that I add some gravitas to my resume. So I started clown school. I am a clown school dropout. The day I left clown school was very traumatic for me. It was midterms. And midterms were kind of like this. We'd get up and we would do our skits, only we had grades and we had slide whistles. So I came from work and I had on my floppy red shoes and my bright red nose and my red Calvin Klein suit. And I was all set. My clown name was Twink. My specialty, and I was really in the zone that night, my specialty was making balloon animals. And I was going to rock these balloon animals like no one had seen before. But the first person up to do her skit was Sparkle, the bitch. What she did. Sparkle hops up. She's in her bedazzled clown wig. She's got her rhinestone-covered jumpsuit on, and she takes this giant powder puff filled with talcum powder and assaults all of us in the room right in the face with this stuff. So I breathe in, not expecting it. I have talcum powder under my contacts. I have it in my throat. I have it in my nose. I'm sneezing. I'm coughing. I'm crying. So here comes the hero of the group, Smokey, the fireman clown. He's got his rainbow giant suspenders on, and he's flopping over with his orange safety orange floppy shoes. He whips out his seltzer bottle and squirts me in the face with as much water in the entire bottle. Well, by then, I'm dying from everything in my throat, and then I'm drowning on top of that. All I could do was run. I got out of there as fast as I could, thinking, on my tombstone, it's gonna say, "Here lies Twink. She was just clowning around." But you know what? In spite of Sparkle, that bitch, and Smokey, you know what? Maybe he really wasn't a fireman. But anyway, in spite of that, Twink is back. I'm back to cause some laughs. So thank you for a great first